Over the last couple of weeks, we've been sharing our adventures in the vibrant city of New Orleans, as well as other highlights from coastal Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. This week, the adventure continues in the Florida Panhandle. We explore some great spots.
Yes, definitely 5 vans out of 5 for this spot.
And some not so great spots.
I'm gonna give this place 2 vans. Do you think that's fair?
Come along with us as we share some of the ups and downs and in-betweens of van life travel.
Good morning, guys. We're off on a new adventure. We're going to be exploring the Pensacola area and the Panhandle of Florida. Over the last week, we've been exploring a little bit of the Panhandle, and then we were in New Orleans and Mississippi and Alabama, and now we're going to take you with us on our next adventures as we explore the coastline along the Gulf. We're hoping to do some biking and some hiking and just kind of chilling out at the beach. So we hope you'll have fun coming along with us today. So before we do the adventuring, we need to do a little bit of work. So we're going in search of a public library. We need to finish editing our video and getting that loaded for the week, and also doing some of our other work for our clients.
We found a small library just outside of Pensacola and got to work, taking advantage of the free Wi-Fi. Once we finished loading our video for the week, we jumped back into the van and headed into Pensacola to explore a bit.
As we travel, we're constantly evaluating and adjusting travel plans. We hadn't originally been sure how much time we'd spend in Pensacola. We decided for this trip we'd just do a quick drive through the downtown area to check it out.
Oh, this is neat. I wouldn't mind walking around here a little bit.
We made a quick stop in the Seville Quarter so I could take a quick look and get some photos.
A graffiti bridge on the map. We thought we'd just swing by and check it out since it wasn't much out of the way. We just passed under it, and it looks like this whole bridge, people just constantly graffiti. So we're now traveling on the Scenic Bluffs Highway. It's just east of the downtown of Pensacola and goes up along the bay. I think it's about 11 miles, and there's some different stops along the way. The thing that makes this area unique is that we're kind of high up above the water. I guess that's the Bluffs, and the soil is red, and they used to use it to make bricks. So we're gonna check it out.
We stopped at Bay Bluffs Park.
Yes.
Information we had found online said the park would provide a chance to see the cliffs at close range, and described the location as unique and enchanting, offering numerous wooden boardwalks leading visitors through dense forest, under beautiful canopies of oaks and pine, to the warm waters of Escambia Bay. The large bluffs of red clay, once used to make bricks, line the beach and tint the sand a soft pink hue. To be honest, we were a bit disappointed with the drive as a scenic route, and with the park. We didn't really think it matched up with the flowery descriptions we had read. It was okay, but not something we think was worth going out of the way for.
I'm gonna give this place 2 vans. Do you think that's fair?
2 out of 5.
Oh no. I'm not a big fan of the brown water, and there's not much here. I guess it's nice that you can come kind of relax on the beach, but I don't know. I think we can keep moving along. What do you think?
Yep.
Yep.
We decided to keep on driving. Unfortunately, the bridge from Pensacola to the Pensacola beaches is not open due to damage from a past hurricane, so for this trip, we're skipping that area.
So now we are crossing Escambia Bay or something, heading east on Route 10, back to the Panhandle Beach area. We decided it was kind of a flop along the water in the Pensacola area. A little pit stop for gas, and we're cleaning off these nasty windows.
Once we filled up our gas tank and could see where we were going again, we headed toward Navarre Beach.
As usual, Steve's doing a marvelous job at driving. He gets my Safe Driver Award for the day. It's always fun when you cross the bridge over to the beach area. So here's Navarre, or Navarre, I don't know how you say it. Navarre Beach. There's another van. Yeah, a lot of people coming from the beach. Maybe they know something we don't know. Not quite sure what's going on here, but we just turned the corner coming off the bridge and traffic is just lined up. So whatever we do, we are not heading back this way anytime soon. This is cool.
Water's starting to look a little more
blue. We're back in the blue water zone instead of brown water. Oh, look at these sand dunes.
Water's favorite.
I love sand dunes for some reason. Look at that. Pretty water again. And pelicans, more sand dunes. So this is definitely more our speed. I love this. All the dunes, the natural areas. We're so glad we came here instead of spending more time in Pensacola itself. We are on the barrier island between, it's either Navarre or Navarre and Pensacola, and this is just beautiful. I say we go play in the sand. Isn't this awesome? Ah, the beach again. I love it. Feels so good. The fresh air, the sunlight.
We are very thankful that having the van and living where we do has allowed us to safely travel and spend time outdoors despite COVID. We know that there are many of you out there who are not able to travel at this time. We hope for now you'll be able to live a little vicariously through our travels and that travel will open up more for you in the near future. We're sending greetings and love to our Canadian and European van life friends who have been waiting so patiently to do more traveling.
What do you think of this spot?
I think it's awesome. I think the sand is very unique and the sounds that it makes. The water is beautiful. Sure beats where we just came from.
Yeah. 4 or 5 vans for sure.
Yes, definitely 5 vans out of 5 for this spot.
We decided to drive further west a bit to explore the area more. This area felt otherworldly, like we were on another planet. We can see why NASA used this area to fake the moon landing.
Destin, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind.
It's crazy that there's so much sand blown around here, they have to plow the sand like they plow the snow up north to keep the roads and parking areas clear.
Check out this kite. It reminds me of the, is it the Death Eater? No, not a Death Eater. What was it? That sucks your breath out in Harry Potter. Oh, what are the Dementor? Yeah, this kite reminds me of a Dementor. If there ever was a Dementor kite, there it is. We pulled over to make some dinner, and this is our beautiful view. We've got Chef Steve at the camp stove again. Tonight we have Mexican ground beef and some refried beans. Then we're gonna make a little taco salad. Kind of looks like dog food, but it tastes better than it looks. And we finally broke out the our new little tank, right?
Yep.
We've been using one since we started traveling. We started with 1 tank. We finally just used it up. So we're on to tank number 2 now. Nothing like a picnic with a view.
$1,000,000 view.
Our little Kit Kat still isn't too sure about what she thinks of things when we have the slider door open. She's got this little hiding spot we pull the chair out so she can hide a little bit, and then she peeks around the corner to watch what we're doing.
Just a touch windy in this spot, keeps blowing the flame out.
Looks like it's already getting heated up pretty well.
It's a nice thing about cooking with gas, it doesn't take long.
Dinner with a view is served. It's kind of nice because we both have a nice view. We got the ocean on one side and then the bay on the other. It's good. We just finished up dinner in time for the sunset. It's such a gorgeous night and a great location. Steve's doing a little dishwashing over there. And here is the amazing view. And there goes the sun.
Once the sun set, we went in search of free Wi-Fi, pulling into a few different parking lots in a more touristy area until we found a somewhat satisfactory signal. Then we found a Walmart that allowed overnight parking.
Our little girl is starting to get more relaxed. Usually by this time in the morning she is hidden, but she's still out just kind of looking around, looking out the window, checking things out. It's kind of nice to have her a little more relaxed. This shows that with time most animals I think can adjust to van life. What is he doing? We're back in the van again this morning. Something that I think is important about van life is being able to be flexible and kind of wing it sometimes if you need to, and to be resourceful. We spent the morning basically in a Walmart parking lot and then a Starbucks parking lot. This morning we woke up at Walmart and then Steve went in to get some groceries, got some milk and had some breakfast and a few other things that we needed. Then on to Starbucks to use their Wi-Fi. We spent some time doing some research about the area. We have been in the Pensacola area, but we decided, looking at the time we have left for our trip and just lots of different factors, we decided to forego spending time at the Pensacola beaches today, and we're heading east. We're heading back towards Destin, and there's just lots of places along the water that you can go there. So we're heading that way. It's about an hour drive to get to the Destin area. And then hopefully we'll be on a scenic route the rest of the trip, that segment of the trip anyway. And we're hoping to do some bike riding today.
We arrived at the Destin area. This region is also known as the Emerald Coast. We had things we had planned to do in the Destin area, but for various reasons we decided to forego some of those things this trip. While looking for the Destin docks, an area we had read about online, we mistakenly ended up here. The Harbor Docks is a restaurant with fishing docks behind. We enjoyed seeing a fisherman return with his catch of the day.
Usually don't have to worry too much about parking, but I was cutting this one just a little close. That branch would have left a nice little mark on the van.
We made a wrong turn into this neighborhood, and that is the craziest sign I think I've ever seen in a neighborhood. Make sure you don't go more than 19 miles per hour or 24 on the other streets. We're now heading back to the same park we went to before.
Take the next right onto Emerald Coast Parkway West.
We're heading back to where we had dinner several nights ago. We're gonna make a little lunch and then keep exploring.
Trying something a little different today and cooking inside the van on our makeshift countertop. Hopefully we don't light the van on fire.
Let's hope not. Kind of nice cooking in here though instead. Well, we have cooked in here technically, but on the floor by the opening. This is kind of nicer. Not to have to cart everything in and out and to do things right here. We're heating up the last of our chicken to make more wraps. Would you like more than that? Another slice? Didn't really get browned up enough yet.
Nice.
Salad. Dinner served. Lunch is served.
It was a beautiful day, and we enjoyed the nice view while eating our lunch.
Much to our relief, the snafu we had with the Delta, where we had it all kind of hooked up wrong, everything seems to be okay. We were really afraid that we had either fried the Delta or the fridge, but everything's running okay again. We've got, here's the Delta on. We've started the van. You can see now the fridge is only pulling 77 watts, which is a lot better than the 300 and some that had been going on when we had started up before. So just wanted to note here, our Delta's at 76%. We're still trying to figure out kind of the ins and outs of using this and how it's going to work. With charging it right now from the van, you can see it's 116, 117 input, 77 output for the fridge. So theoretically, the percentage charge we have should go up while we're driving because it shows that we have more input than output. But what we've noticed in the past is that's not the case. So when we stop next time, we're going to check and see where this is at. So as we suspected, we just stopped driving, and even though the input had been more than the output until I just unplugged it from the van, we're down to 73%. Doesn't seem to make sense. I thought I had a somewhat of an understanding of math. So if the input was 120-ish, 117, and the input was 117 or so, and the output was 70, we should be gaining on our battery charge. But I guess what do I know?
We made it to Scenic Route 30A and found parking at a little park in South Walton before hopping on our bikes and riding over to the beach. Golf carts seem to be the popular way to get around in this area.
We continue to ride on the Timpoochee Trail, which runs parallel to Route 30A, along the coast past rare coastal dune lakes and unique communities. This trail is almost 19 miles and runs from Santa Rosa Beach to Rosemary Beach. We rode the trail to this covered bridge to take in views at Draper Lake.
We got back on the road, ready to explore some of the small communities along Route 30A.
So this is Grayton Beach. Neat little beach town. We are just trying to find a place to park, which seems to be a challenge. This beach allows driving on the beach, but not with a van like this. We just want to check it out quick, see if we can maybe get in a shower here, so we're just going to see if we can find any parking spot. Could there be? Nope. We just got lucky and we scored this spot here. Right. Check it out. Perfect spot. Right downtown Grayton Beach. near the beach. Perfect spot. Alright, so we scored the parking spot. Fun little area here. Here's this fun house. And we're heading out to this fun beach. Steve's gonna get his beach shower. All this stay stinky. I think it's South Walton County, Grayton Beach. It's a beautiful day. Perfect temperatures. This spot is too fun. We actually ran into someone after we got done our bike ride, and he recommended we take a little detour to come here, and I'm glad we got that advice. Definitely worth it. A little paddle boarding, people swimming over here. Lots of people just enjoying a day at the beach. There's Steve cleaning his pits. Make sure you get all the stinky off.
It was a little too chilly for me to take an outdoor shower, but I did decide to wash my hair since there was a hose that made it easier.
I have to walk around with a towel in my hair now. The things you'll do for van life.
Learn to take advantage of every opportunity you get.
Now we're a little cleaner.
Next, our adventures take us through some truly charming towns along Scenic Route 30A. We're really excited to share these unique coastal towns with you and the beautiful white sand beaches and emerald green waters that give the region its name. If you've enjoyed coming along with us today, please remember to click that thumbs up and leave a comment to let us know. We appreciate hearing from you, and it really helps us out. As always, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next time.
Morning, guys. I'm just sitting here picking my teeth.
Good morning, everybody. We're off on another. We've been spending the last week. We started in Florida.
Take the next right to stay on US 90 East.
Yeah, there. Yeah. Alright, and 14 miles on this. Okay.
That's what GPS is telling you on the right road.
Yes. We can get that uploaded, do some other of our small business work that we have.
Not small business work, I don't know.
Good morning, everybody. We're off on another adventure this morning. I believe we're in Mississippi. No, we're in Louisiana. No, we're in Alabama.
I think we're in Alabama.
We're in Alabama. So we're now leaving Alabama and heading to Florida. So we're now leaving Alabama and heading back into Florida. That wraps up the... So we're now heading back to Florida from... That wraps up our adventures for this week. We hope you've enjoyed... Can't do it. So we're now traveling on the Scenic Bluffs.
That look good?
That was kind of close. Ding dong. Ding dong.
Mr. Ding Dong.
Mr. Ding Dong, you almost kicked me in the face.